In this video, we're going to look at some SQL queries that are joins of more than two tables. So we'll just keep it to three tables. Again, we're going to be on the W3 schools and their sort of implementation of the NorthWind database. So here I am on their site. Let me start off with their inner join example. Try it yourself. Okay, so there's their inner join. And then I'm just going to do just some other thing. I'm not really interested in a left join, but I just want to have another tab open where I can look at the tables without disrupting whatever I'm typing in my query. So the first thing we wanted to do was we wanted uh, order and quantity and price. Okay. So we have to remember that an order may have many products and a product may appear in many orders. So that's a many to many relationship between order and product. And so there is a table between them, the order details. And so some of these order date is in the order table. I believe the quantity is that's a matter of the product and the product and the order. So the quantity is going to be in the order details. And then the product name and the price, I believe, is in product. Okay, so we've got three tables going on. So let's begin. Okay, so we wanted the product name, so we can keep that. We didn't want any category stuff. Um, and okay, so what are we doing? We're doing, let's get down our fields, uh, order date, order ID. This is one we have to be careful about. So I'll come back in a minute on that one. Quantity, product name, and price. Capital P price. Okay. Now, the thing about order ID is that that is a primary key in the orders table and a foreign key in the order details table. And so it appears in two tables. And so it's going to yell at us here if we don't specify. Even though we want them to be equal, we have to say which one we want. So I'm going to say the orders one. Orders dot. I think the other fields are unique, and so that's not a problem. And so then products connects to order details. So products was already there, so I'm going to do order details. That's what it connects to. And then it's products, the product ID and the order details. Product ID, just a quick reminder of order details. It has order and product ID. So it is the bridge table connecting orders and then products. Okay. Products, product ID. So this is we are sort of doing two joins here, and this is sort of the first one. Products, inner join, order details. Forgot my S. On products, that product ID equals, I said products equals products. That's not going to do me very good. Order details, dot product ID. So product ID belongs to product and also to order details. That is okay. And so products order inner join order details on products, product ID equals order details, product ID. And I'm going to put parentheses around that after the from and before the semicolon. And I'm going to say that is like a table. So that inner join, products inner joined on order details, now as a unit in parentheses serves like a table. And then I'm going to inner join that on orders. So what did I have? I had, what was my syntax? It was a table, inner join, another table, and an on. So now this whole parentheses is serving like a table. So now I'm ready for inner join. And I'm joining to my other table, which is orders, on what? On uh, order details, order ID equaling orders dot order ID. Let's have a look. I have select, order date, orders, order ID. That was a shared field, so I need to specify the table there. Quantity, product name, price. Those are the fields that were asked for. From, and then here's my parentheses. I'm joining products on order details on their shared key, which was the product ID. And then I'm treating that as itself a table that I'm interjoining on orders. And what connects that to orders is the order ID, which belongs to order details and order. Cross your fingers. And there it is, 518 records in order details. And we've connected the, the products to the order details to orders. So I know when something was ordered, and I can add if I want. I don't know how this got. Uh, Looks like it's been ordered, sorted, or ordered by the sort of date and order ID, like that first thing. That's probably how I would want it ordered anyway. So I'm not going to add an order by here, but I could. It was not asked for, but I could have done it. Okay. Let's do another sort of three table one again uh, with some shipper, order, and customer. Okay, so let's look at order, not order details. Order details gets us to products, but order itself gets us, and we're looking for shippers and customers. So, um, what shippers are dealing with what customers. So we have shipper ID relating us to shippers table, customer ID relating us to the customers table found in order. So in some sense, order connects those tables as in between those two. And so let's ask for what we want. Let's go back here and sort of keep some of the structure, but change things. So what am I looking for? Try to keep, I'm looking for the shipper name, the order ID, and once again, order ID. Is that going to be a shared thing? Not this time. Order ID is not a shared thing this time, so I can take out orders. I could keep it in, it wouldn't hurt it, but I don't need it. So I'll take it out just to make the point. So I want and the order date. Thought I had that and I lost it. Okay. So shipper name, order ID, order date, and customer name. So who am I shipping to? What customer am I shipping to? And I don't want price. That's in order detail, or that's in products. So there it is. Shipper name, made a mistake and capitalization. Shipper name, order ID, order date, customer name. That's what I want. And so let me start off with my table is, my first table I'll say is shippers. I'm going to interjoin that on orders. and that connection is on the shipper ID, shippers, shipper ID, and orders, shipper ID. That is connecting the shipper to the order. Shippers inner join orders on shippers, shipper ID equal orders, order ID. And now I want to connect to the customers. So that's going to be inner joined on customers. And that is going to be on orders, customer ID, customer ID to customers, that customer ID. And we'll see how it comes out ordered if we like it. If not, we'll come back and we'll do an order by. So we're selecting the shipper name, the order ID, the order date, the customer name. Those were the fields that we wanted. That was 3 tables. Shipper name is in shippers, order date was in orders, customer name is in customers. So we are joining at least 3 tables, and it was 3 tables. There weren't any hidden in between tables here because orders, we saw that orders had the customer and the shipper ID in it. And so we connect shippers, inner join orders, and that the matching there is on shipper ID. And then we treat that as itself as a table that we're inner joining to customers on the customer ID matching. Customer ID is in orders and in customers. Looks good, fingers crossed. And we got our 196 orders, and we know who's shipping them, and it seems to be sorted by the shippers. And then the order ID, the order date, and the customer name. So looks good. That's what we wanted to do here. It just inner joins with more than one table. I don't think you absolutely need parentheses, but I like to put in the parentheses to remind myself that everything within those parentheses, once I've set it up right, everything within those parentheses is sort of working like a new table. So I've sort of made a table and then I sort of treat it as I move on as if everything in the parentheses is just a table. So that's what I wanted to do on this one. Thanks for your attention.